Yo, this is Ryan,
And this is T
and you're listening to the
Chainsaw
Chainsaw Mafia podcast.
Let's go.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. This is Chainsaw Mafia podcast. This is
Straight from the bucket truck.
This is Chainsaw Mafia podcast. This is Chainsaw Mafia podcast. Boom, 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 boom.
What's up, Mafia? We are here with a fucking excellent show for you guys today. We're going to talk about what we've been up to. We're going to talk about some tree drama that has been floating around online. Some pretty funny shit. We're going to check out some crazy videos. The accident report. We got a 2-minute topic for you. So let's roll right into it, Ryan. What the fuck we been up to, man?
Same shit, different day, man. We do so many jobs that they all run together,
They do.
But, some of the most recent ones, we did a big old dead cherry tree over on the other side of the lake over there.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, I did this estimate about 1.5 years ago, and the guy, he's like, hey, how about you just come cut it down like the day before it's gonna fall? I'm like, okay. So he calls us, has me, he decides it's ready. I get there, and it's fucking the day before it's gonna fall. This thing is a fucking shell.
Yeah.
It was hollow, rotten, nasty, But then we did a little lot clearing right across the street from my house.
Oh, man.
Someone's building a house right across the street in the woods right from my house. I see these idiots over there. They got like some huge piece of equipment, and they're like blowing trees. I mean, it looks like a fucking war zone. It's all messy and shit.
They were just straight running shit over with bulldozers.
I've
It
never
looked
seen
like
some shit
like that movie Fern Gully where they're fucking, they're just tearing through the fucking rainforest. That's
Yeah, so the dude who's building it, his mom owns the land. I actually had her in college as a teacher. She was a professor of mine in college.
yeah.
Wait a second, man. What do you think the teacher's gonna look like this year?
So anyway, she calls me up. They're supposed to have consumers power over there to put some telephone poles in. And of course, they wait till the last minute to get it done.
Yeah.
So we had to go do that. That was a fun one, man. We found some really cool, found like a manger scene.
We
like,
did.
Some light up manger. I think T got some footage of it. So.
I absolutely did. That'll be rolling right now. And
Yeah, so...
yeah, we had a lot of fun, man. We couldn't just let the manger go to waste there. It was sitting kind of out in the garbage precariously.
I'm sure a lot of you guys have come across shit like that, out here working and stuff like that. But, yeah, so on that one, we just burned a bunch of brush. We didn't really chip it or anything.
Setting big old fires.
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun. I love days like that where you don't really have to trip out too much about homeowners or being too close to a house or power lines. You're out in the middle of nowhere.
It's a fun one. We're out there by ourselves and doing a lot clearing. It gets no better than that.
Just tearing it up.
Oh, it's
just
like you're out there
tearing it
camping or something.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But then this last couple days, it's pushing November here in Michigan, and we took down some trees for a swimming pool to go in.
Yeah.
It was a pretty intense job. We cut them all from the ground. We flopped every one of these, about 6 or 7 trees, and it was a super tight drop zone. Yeah. So I know T got some good footage of that too.
Yeah.
We were laying it right over some brick pavers. We built a sweet little nest out of some of the wood, and it gets no better than that. That homeowner was blown away with that.
Yeah, it was one of those things. Made a nice little plan, executed. Shit went over. It couldn't have been any smoother. And those are just beautiful. I love jobs like that.
Yeah, it's pretty good when you get something like that. It makes you feel good.
Right. And besides that, we've been hanging out in Railroad Town still, doing our little bit of Durant stuff here and there.
Yeah.
And just the hourly city work.
No, you just reminded me of?
What's that?
I laid 3 quarters stacked up on top of each other on that railroad. Right on the track.
Yeah.
So what's the chances that it's there when we get back?
Yeah, we were talking about this. Unless one of the little Justin Bieber-looking kids walking around Durand sees it and steals it.
It's going to be 3 quarters just smashed. It's going to be sweet. I really hope that we can find it.
I do too. Yeah, we got to get back there. And Ryan has this little obsession with putting things on the railroad tracks when we're in Durand. It's kind of funny, but
It's pretty cool, actually.
it is. Yeah, it's Durand is also kind of fun in its own weird way. I mean,
yeah.
really,
we always run into one of those homeowners like befriends us and they won't leave us the hell alone.
right.
But
yeah.
actually, I take advantage of those situations.
Got to.
I do a little bit of extra, or I want these residents that when they do talk to someone from the city, they tell them how awesome we are.
Right.
You know, so because really, if you watched us, you'd see that we're not in a huge hurry on that job. You know, so I could see a lot of people
Being like,
when you
look
drive
at these
past their
look
work
at these
construction
fucking
zone,
assholes out here. What are they
Just
doing?
leaning against that shovel. He's just leaning against that rake. You know, I could just see him do that. So when we do a little bit of stuff for him and get some fans in the city,
Yeah.
I'll take every chance I can to get that done.
You know, just I mean, it's been cool lately. Working up here in Michigan, you know, we got some listeners from around, not necessarily just in Michigan, but fall in Michigan is amazing.
Luckily, we've had amazing weather too, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it gets a little chilly, but it's just that Michigan chill that gets you up in the morning.
The mornings are chilly, but by the afternoon, you're usually, stripped down a little bit.
Yeah.
But as long as the sun's shining, I really don't care about the temperature. As long as we got sun.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just really it's initially getting moving in the morning. Once you get going, it's fucking gravy. It's all Gucci.
Absolutely.
So, yep, Michigan in the fall is that's what keeps us here, I would say, a lot of it, because it's just so fucking gorgeous.
Beautiful. I mean, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. So that's what we've been up to. That's kind of where we've been at. It's just the same shit, different day, like Ryan said. So, keeping it rolling here. We hang out in these tree groups on Facebook. I'm kind of new to them. Ryan's been in them for a minute here, and shit, dude, these are hilarious. The people, the dudes, it's all tree guys. It's outdoor workers. It's your typical assholes in this industry, and the comments and the videos and the pictures and everything.
It's one extreme to the other.
Oh my
you
God.
Get these turds. Really, the people that really bother me in these tree groups are the guys that post pictures of an estimate that they just went on. What would you charge for this? How much would you, bro? My price and your price are totally. I mean, what's your overhead? How many fucking guys you got working?
What fucking state do you live in? Yeah, there's so many things.
Dude, I mean, if you don't know how to fucking, if you can't price a job, you're in the wrong. I mean,
Go
what the
work
fuck
for
are you
Ashland or whatever. Then yeah, like what the fuck are you doing?
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, we actually caught this hilarious video online, and we've been talking about this all week. And Ryan actually talked to the guy who posted it.
Yeah, this guy Josh Deans. Looks like Josh is in Virginia. These guys got hired to do a job for a homeowners association, and one of the board members were against the tree coming down, I guess. So he tries to stand in their way to prevent them from taking this tree down. And actually, the video is kind of playing in the background right now on silent, and I can't stop.
We can't even.
Laugh.
Yeah, let's fucking just roll it. Let's see it. Let's see it. I gotta. Okay.
All right, here we go. It's gonna restart here.
All right, let's see.
Dude, it gets no better than this. Here we go.
Definitely. Hey, you're being warned to move back from underneath the tree. You've been warned. That's what happens when you don't listen. And you was warned on camera to move back away from the tree.
Oh, God. So, it looks like, from what I can see, is they're dropping a pretty big limb. I mean, it's a pretty decent-sized limb. There's two ground guys, and there's obviously a guy up in the air. And then we got a camera guy, too. So this guy's sitting there, hands in his pocket, in the drop zone. We get a guy telling him to move.
That's what happens when you don't listen. Hold up. Pause that real quick. Okay, so the guy with the camera says, "You've been warned." You see the dude standing there like, no, this tree's not coming down. No, we're not going to do it. Fucking, you've been warned, man. Here comes the branch. Bam! Fucking hits him. Oh
Just about takes him off his feet. Just about takes him off his feet. I mean, it's hilarious. Like, I'm telling you this right now. Once you've been warned, once this tree's, it's coming down. There's nothing you're doing to prevent it. There's nothing you're gonna do.
Right.
You know, and then when you're on a fucking tree site, fucking with 4 or 5 fucking tree guys,
No.
you're really lucky you don't get your ass beat.
You don't want to be, yeah.
And that's the last place you better fucking come in there trying to act like a tough guy.
I mean, yeah, this guy,
You know?
this guy was super salty about getting kicked out of the association.
Oh yeah, he's
obviously.
super salty.
And
So then once the limb takes him off his feet, gets in the way, then these guys start dragging the limb out of the way, fucking bulldoze him over. It's awesome. It's awesome.
yeah, absolutely
you know?
ridiculous.
But you run across these people that try to interfere with your job. You know, but you always get these people that want to interfere or be the tough guy
Yeah.
or threaten you, like, don't do that or else what?
And this guy literally goes and stands under the tree like you're gonna do something. Like, come on, man.
Dude,
It's
tell me about
stupid and dangerous.
Absolutely.
So that's hilarious, man. And it's cool you actually got to talk to Joshua. And could you kind of explain a little bit more, like what happened? Like they ended up when they dropped the branch. They did it. They didn't want to kill the fucking guy, obviously.
No, yeah, he said that they added a rope to the branch.
Yeah.
That they weren't going to use.
Yeah.
They still dropped it, but they were in control with how hard it came down. You know, I would have did the exact same thing.
Right.
You
so
know, because I'm telling you right now, if they would have let that bitch free fall, he would have been in real deep shit.
yeah, I mean that would have just been crazy. But
Yeah.
but yeah, and then they ended up calling the cops, and the cops came, told the dude to get the fuck out of there, and they watched the video with the cops, and the cops laughed about it too. So
That's awesome.
you know, I mean, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, as they say.
That guy won
So
fucking first prize.
he
won
did.
First place.
that was fucking great. So next up, I wanted to jump to this other video that we came across, and this shit is insane. I don't understand whose idea it was to do this, why we decided that this is what we're gonna do now, but nonetheless, here we are.
Well, I honestly don't see a huge percentage of the climbers out there doing this.
No,
I
it's
really
it's
don't.
really crazy. This is okay. So let me set it up for you. There's this climber. His name is Daniel. Actually, I got a chance to speak with Daniel, and there's not even really a name for what this is. It's just roping stunts, maybe.
I call this, I guess, ascending stump or descending stump. Like
descending stunts, or
descending stunt. It's like when you're coming out of the tree, you kind of do an acrobatic move on your way down as you like repel.
yeah. And it seems like
It's like
yeah.
probably like a
let's-
cross
let's-
of bungee jumping and repelling.
Yeah, let's take a look here. Let's take a look at this video.
Whoa!
Boom.
No shit.
Now,
Okay, so he's up. I'm gonna say he's pushing 30 feet up. The tree's in. It's probably about an 80-foot tree. He's up to the first big lead, and he's coming out of the tree, and he does this fucking backflip off the lead, and then his rope tensions up, and then he repels down.
yeah, so he had it set up to be the right tension when he
It looks
completed
like he
that
has some-
flip, or
it looks like he has some slack
Okay.
in his lifeline. You know, he got his lifeline up through one of the crotches up top, and it's down and it's rigged up to his belt. He's got just enough in this video. He's got just enough tension to where when he jumps back to do a backflip,
yeah.
it tightens up and then he repels down.
That's cool as hell, man. I mean, it's like
unbelievable.
It's
really.
like some like some CIA or like some Spider-Man shit
Well,
or
one
something.
thing
You know what I'm
about
saying?
I
It's
learned
crazy.
in this industry.
Or SWAT
whether-
team.
Whether you're climbing or in a bucket truck,
Yeah.
is trust your equipment. You know, like when I first got in a bucket, it was scary as fuck, bouncing around.
Shit, yeah.
Then I just realized that's what this thing is made for.
Right.
You know, and then just trust it. Same thing with his saddle and rope.
Yeah.
That's what it's made for.
Right.
If that rope and saddle can't handle him jumping out of the tree, it's not gonna handle a fucking accident.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So,
So
trust your equipment.
That video, man, that's slick as hell. Now, it doesn't always go that slick though.
Oh
right?
yeah, he's got another.
So-
he's got another. This one looks like he's got quite a bit more slack.
Let's
I'm
take a
not
look here.
Sure what? He even mentions it.
I'm scared. There's a lot of slack.
Watch your leg. Whoa!
Ooh.
It looked like he had it, and then almost something happened. I know
Fucking the
that he posted
helmet.
a picture of his arm.
The helmet goes flying. The fucking dude, he gets all spun out, and you hear him. He's like, "Whoa!"
I thought we were watching a Tom Chicanas video.
Yeah, no, man. Look at it. Oh. Listen.
62C.
Shout out, Tom. What's happening, bro?
Exactly.
Dude, so this fucking, it doesn't always go that way. And I mean, it's not the safest thing to try to do, I would imagine.
You got to be kind of bored with just regular everyday tree work to start doing this shit. I mean, give me a break.
Well, I mean,
man.
your imagination. I imagine, like, if you're climbing up all day and you're doing stuff, you know what I mean? You got to be thinking,
there's
like,
some
I bet I
badass
could.
fucking climbers. Actually,
Yeah.
every climber is a badass.
Fucking
Now
respect, man. Hell yeah.
Now there's these other fucking guys that just need that extra rush. That are just some extra fucking animals.
He's a bit of a maniac, this Daniel, man.
Yeah.
So
he posted a picture of his arm. Looks like he got fucked up pretty bad.
Right.
But yeah, it's pretty sweet, dude. I mean, he's putting some tension in the lifeline, doing big ass backflips out of the tree. He says he has aspirations of landing a double. I couldn't imagine the amount of slack you're gonna need to pull that off, but
send it to us when you do.
Yeah, dude. A lot of the content we get are in these groups.
For sure.
So we need you guys to post your shit, and we'll call you out. We'll fucking check you out, and we'll feature you.
If the shit's cool, we'll give it a review, man.
Absolutely.
Just like Josh's video was awesome and hilarious, and Daniel's video here is badass. Both these. So I'd like to get all you guys on the show too. I'm gonna hit Daniel up. I've talked to him. We're gonna do a little interview and talk more about this rope stunts or rappelling stunts or whatever you want to call it, because the shit is interesting. I mean, I think you have to be a little bit of a maniac to do something like that.
I don't think you gotta be a little bit. I think you gotta be like full blown
Yeah,
maniac.
this guy's a full blown maniac. So shout out to Daniel in St. Charles, Illinois, man. We'll get you on the show here soon. Cool. So what's up next, man? I think okay. Moving right along. You want to hit that 2-minute topic, man? Should we get on this?
Let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
2-minute topic today. How are we gonna run? Run me a timer. You got one there that you can do?
I absolutely do.
Fucking
I absolutely do.
For the 2-minute topic today, I decided to talk about chainsaw carving. Okay, are we rolling? Chainsaw carving is about the dopest shit I've seen with a chainsaw. It's very cool, man. We actually came across this post of a guy who carved a giant hand out of a tree in Wales, and it's called the Giant Hand of Verneway or something. It sounds like
badass
some mythological shit, dude. And I think it was the oldest tree in Wales, is what it said.
Yeah,
which is fucking
it's
crazy.
Still like in the ground. It's a standing stub. It's still attached to the stump, still attached to the ground. It's like they just took a standing tree and then blew the top out and turned it into a hand. It's amazing.
Yep. The guy who carved its name is Simon O'Rourke, and he said that as an artistic expression, it was kind of the tree's last reach up to the sky. Right. So I thought that was fucking cool and poetic and all that shit.
I think chainsaw carving is really bad. I would love to give it a shot, You
gotta have some serious control, finesse. You gotta have the hands to really...
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have artistic vision, first of all, to then visualize it, and then to be able to actually execute it. It's just amazing.
In 3 dimensions.
Right across the street from my house, we did a tree, and the people are like these big German Shepherd lovers. They got like 5 or 6 German Shepherds, and we left one about head high. And actually, we went by their house this summer on the boat, and they actually had it carved into a German Shepherd right over here.
That's badass.
It is badass.
Very cool.
We also left a big stub for a guy last season. Remember that guy out there in Argentine Road?
Yes.
Yeah, he was supposed to have it turned into a big eagle with like a salmon in his claws and
like a fucking American flag and a fucking.
So I haven't been back to see if that happened, but
yeah,
maybe we should.
Yeah.
You know, if it is standing there, we can get some footage for the show.
that would be cool. And also, maybe if we have an off day one of these days, we should take a shot at carving
I'm
something.
down, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
down.
You got more fucking wood in your driveway than you know what to do with. So
Well, you know, my wife and her sister were supposed to be in a, they were supposed to be my wood people. I bring home any wood that's used for firewood, any hardwood. And last year, they fucking kicked ass.
Yeah.
They split every bit of it, sold every bit of it. Getting rid of it's no problem. Every bit of that wood sold, man.
Right,
It's
right.
just still huge
it's
logs.
just finding the time to cut
It's
and
gotta
split
get
it.
split.
It's insane. So,
Absolutely.
hell yeah, man. Well, shit,
Yeah.
we are rolling on to the tail end of our show here already. It's fucking crazy. We're trying to tighten shit up here for you guys if you haven't noticed. Yeah, we got the different cameras and stuff. Trying to make little improvements to the show every time. You know what I mean? I think we take a rung in the ladder each episode. Wouldn't you
agree.
say? And we kind of learn from our mistakes on the last one, embrace certain things, and keep moving. So we want to bring you everything,
Absolutely.
funny shit, cool shit, interesting shit, all of it. And we appreciate everybody out there that watches the show. We're looking forward to doing more stuff with you. The people that listen to it, whatever you're doing, if you're working and listening to it, if you're fucking getting home from work, chilling, we're glad to spend our time in your head and in your ears with our stupid bullshit. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you, man. Fucking Mr. Ryan here is gonna be bon voyaging off to fucking Florida.
Yeah,
so,
today's the last day of the work week, and I'm not working at all next week. Me and the family are flying down to Anna Marie Island. What's kind of fucked up is this is actually a rescheduled trip from April. We had a trip planned for the first week of April, and then COVID-19. COVID-19!
COVID-19.
COVID-19! 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 Outflow! The wind of God!
Kenneth Copeland.
So yeah, we're flying out at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning out of Detroit. Me, my wife, and my 3 kids.
That's gonna be
Ages,
fun.
3, 5, and 7. Which is
So it's gonna go perfect. I'm sure it's not. You guys aren't gonna.
absolutely.
Yeah, it'll be no stress.
But one thing I do whenever I head out of state and stuff is I try to. Or it always catches my eye if I see other tree guys, tree services, tree work going down. I look at the other different kinds of trees, when you're heading to a tropical climate or whatever. I take a look at those kind of trees and just check it out,
And how the guys are, how are you going to approach this?
Absolutely.
You got a fucking wonky donkey palm tree hanging over somebody's cabana there, and what are you going to do about it?
No, I know, man.
So
I know.
It's crazy, man. I'd love to talk to some people from some more tropical, climatical states there, southern, closer to the equator and shit.
Well, speaking of southern, maybe we could get a hold of Buck Thomas, see what the fuck he's got to say.
Yeah,
about that,
Buck Thomas, man.
She only has one arm.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. Anyways, that's going to fucking wrap it up for us, you guys. Thanks a lot. We love you all. Peace out. Later.
Hello, your call cannot be taken at the moment, so please leave your message after the tone.
Yes, my name is Todd with Holistic Tree Service. I'm calling because I am just beyond outraged with this name of your group, of your podcast, this name called Chainsaw Mafia. I mean, give me a break. You are just giving all of us tree lovers and tree service people that do it the right way a bad name. I mean, you're just assuming that everybody hates trees as much as you do. I mean, Chainsaw Mafia? How horrendous. I mean, you must not realize that trees have a soul, that trees have feelings, that trees are our friends, and trees are put here to do nothing but benefit us. You know, whenever I receive a phone call from a customer requesting a tree removal, I tell the customer that I let the tree decide if it's going to be removed. I let the tree decide if it wants to live any longer in this world. So what we do is we go, we meditate, and we dab essential oils all over this tree. And then if the tree wants to come down, it will let us know. I mean, I